What's up, everyone? So I do a little stream. Seeing that Jumptown was coming out tomorrow and Siege of Orison the next day after, so I was thinking of making some quick cash to try out the Centurion. I think that'll be enjoyable. Alright, here. Let's see how the servers are working today. They were terrible the other day. Let's see. Look at that. Service beacons are coming in immediately. Perfect. Oh, look at that. They're coming hot and fast. Need to get out of this atmosphere.
At Orison Skyway, the next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
See what missions are on the go here. Point 2 is not going bad, Zane. It's I just turned it on, but I've yet to crash the desktop, so it's always a plus. Yeah.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare.
I see that there's a lot of competition in this server for service beacons already too.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
We'll see though.
Skyway Shuttle service, we aim to make getting there half the fun. Please enjoy your flight.
Right, yeah, it's positive. I don't know. I haven't seen another player yet, so I have no idea on the desync or anything, but I'll keep you posted here. Sure, I'll run into somebody in a minute. People in chat, though, they're saying they have no problems, but yesterday was... Or it was the day before yesterday. I couldn't even get out of Orson Atmosphere, and it crashed, and that happened 6 times in a row. It was insane. Well, fuck. Stop being a dick.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Take the saber.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Crusaders Gateway to the Stars.
Your vehicle has been delivered
Hangar
to the following
6.
locations.
I think it was 6. Yeah. I love this ship. I wish it was slightly better. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was worse than I've ever seen, though. Because I think it was, Orson, Siege of Orson was going on, so, you know. I think there was just... It was killing the server. I'm kind of glad they're doing so much testing on it, because I like the idea of... Oh, it was at least 6 times. It was insane. It was... I'd almost have to go back. I think it might have been even like 7 or 8 by the time I get off, and it made me get off. I just couldn't do it anymore. But yeah, I'm glad they're doing so much testing because I really want Siege of Orson to be good. And if they would have released it last patch and it did this to the servers, people would have lost it. Yeah, I remember the mini game yesterday was how many 1,000 kilometers could you get out of the atmosphere before the game crashed? It's funny. It was literally like I made the joke that it was like that Bill Murray movie where you have to keep reliving the same day over and over again. I guess I wasn't doing it correct. Yeah, rage quitting is the game. Well, just for PTU and these things. Yeah, I love this plane, but I wish its wings were a little bigger because they look so stubby. And I also wish it either had its third shield generator back, or more shots per gun, almost. It's not quite great, but I like the look of it. Because yeah, look, there's 23 Panther shots per cannon. Yeah, you know, like even if it was like maybe 32, or like, and even if I put on all powered weapons, it's still only 28. It's like nothing. It's terrible. It's not bad, but it's just. I almost wish I could see a heavy fighter that was like this style then, just so that, you know. I just like the look of this thing. Looks great. Exactly. Exactly. It's sad, like, an arrow beats this thing up. You think this would just be like the better arrow, is what it looks like. Oh shit. Blacking out. Killing them. Come on, there you are. Yeah, the arrow's not even fantastic, but yeah, I'd say, I don't know. Maybe I'm just memeing on this thing a little hard, but like, most people would pick an arrow over this if they're a fighter. Oh, UE Navy's out here. I'll try and see if I can find it here. Look, you'll be interested in what was here the other day. Hurricane. F8 Lightning. Yeah, there's one of those lightnings. I'll check that out in a second. Hammerhead. Hammerhead. Where is it at? The other day I was here, there was an Idris. I don't see one today, but... There's one of those F8 Lightnings, though. These things are nutty. This thing's such a crazy ship. Yeah, look at it. It has twin guns on the top, 2 on each wing, and 1 under the front. I think it's 1 on the front. Maybe it's 2 under the front. Yeah, it's 2 under the front. Look at that thing. Look at that. That thing's crazy. No wonder they won't let us have these things. That. You can steal these sometimes. I seen the boys steal one once. But instant crime stat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this plane's sick, but yeah, the Eclipse, I love the Eclipse. I need to go buy one of them. It's just such a good ship. The idea of those size 9 torps is great. I'm gonna land here right quick and before I start taking these beacons. Just so I don't have to go back down to Warson. Yeah, I killed one of those F8 Hurricane or Lightnings the other day, and I was actually surprised. I managed to take it out with 2 barrages of size 1s. It was like just an enemy one, but I think that's why it's gonna be set up where it's kind of like a paper tiger. Oh, look. I think that's the, is that it over there?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I think that's it, isn't it? Oh, it's a mantis. Never mind.
Docking request initiated. Docking request denied. Landing gear retracted.
Thank you. And please visit
Okay,
again.
let's start doing these combat beacons here. Work my way up. Oh, other side of the planet, great. Alright, let's get after it. These service beacons, Zane, I don't know if you've been doing any of these yet, but incredible way to make money if you start knocking them off. But the only problem is, I think every time there's a new patch, it kind of resets. Who's this? Nomad. Yeah, leave alone. Is there anything new mission-wise? Did you see these ones yet? These combat service beacons? And I'll have to look through the mission tab here in a second after I finish this one. I'm not sure. I did the Black Kite mission where you have to steal the data. Like, I think it's Breach at Seas maybe or something like that. And then I did some of the ones where you travel to that Ghost Hollow, the new site.
Hey, please, I'm under attack!
What the hell's going on here? Why is it locking everything? There we go.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Oh.
Get me down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Yeah. See, these early ones are so easy. I haven't done a service beacon. Okay. What's that? What ship's this? Oh, that's one of those, yeah. I think they used to actually be good, because they have a bit of guns on them, too. But yeah, let's flick through the missions here. Delivery missions, nothing special. Search missions, nothing special. Research, nothing special. Missing persons, nothing special. Waste, nothing special. Tracking permits. VLRTs. Yeah, I have to do them again. I'm not doing them right now. Claim jumpers. Nothing interesting. Delivery. Breach and steal. Look, 73,000 this thing pays. It's a criminal mission. I don't really want to do that right now. But I don't think I have a ship that can carry... yeah, I don't think I can carry a package right now either. Yeah, I just got this thing's bone stock. I didn't even pimp it out at all. It's just the first couple, these service beacons come in tiers. I'll wait and see if I see more pop up. There's other people in the server doing them as well. So what these things are is, it's like NPCs radio for help, and you have to accept the beacon, get there, and defend them quickly. But these missions are server based, so everyone on the server can take them. So everyone's sitting here trying to grab the mission first is like a lot of what's going on. So I seen that there's a couple people around Crusader that were taking them. So I'm kind of trying to race in to get them right now. When these first came out, me and my buddy were out at Microtech. And they were coming so fast and so frequently that it was 1, 2, 3. You were just doing one after the next constantly. And they go from low threat to medium threat to high threat. And then we even seen an extreme threat one. And the hard threat ones were paying over 200,000 each, and you could finish it in less than 5 minutes. So it was just insane. We were just flying around, just like taking bags of cash, pretty much. But yeah, right now I don't see many. I might have to bounce out to a different system because I'm kind of competing with some other people right now. Problem with this ship though is I have to stop for gas like multiple times to get across the system, so I don't really want to leave Crusade. Oh, there we go. Look, boom, immediate. Did I get it? See, somebody else took it on me. No, I got it. Yeah, yeah. So like, you see how fast this one just popped up? Like, they used to even be like immediate, and you used to just go from one to the next. And right now I'm doing the low threat, but very quickly I'll start getting medium threats. The problem is, after every time they kind of put out a new patch, I think it resets me back down to the low threat ones, so I gotta work my way back up through them. But it shouldn't even take more than an hour, and I should be getting 50 grand each one of these, if not more. And it's, you'll see here, it's very quick. I'm getting here too fast is what the problem is, because they didn't even spawn yet, really. I think the problem is when they first released these on the first, like just after Evocati Wave 1, this was the only way to make money, so I think they keep tapering down how fast the contracts come, and they're trying to artificially handicap them so they're not as good.
You heard my con, that's amazing.
Yeah, see? It's like I had to sit here and wait for him to show up. Yeah, look, the AI's broken. They got here so fast he didn't even move.
I thought I was a goner.
Except that one. Look at this.
Thanks.
Another one immediately. $2 grand for this. Like, this isn't the best right yet, but it speeds up really quickly. Contract accepted. I just gotta keep my eye out for them. Yeah, I got that one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was the longest thing back when we were doing them first. The hardest thing, or the thing that took the longest, was him sharing me the contracts. Other than that, it was just constantly flying and shooting. And he made $1 million in one evening just doing these. It's great.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, the redoing them, it's
You
not
heard
too
my con,
bad
that's
because they're
amazing.
really quick here. You still get paid.
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
And you don't even, like, they don't even get hard until the hard ones. And we failed one of the hard ones once because we just didn't kill them fast enough. And the target we were defending was like a Gladius, so it just got blown up immediately. But here's the cool thing about these, is I heard that the way that they plan to scale these is even after the extreme ones. Oh, look, there's a rep for them. It's the Civilian Defense Force. I finished applicant and I'm working on my trainee. And this gives you extra operations. Now these call to arms operations, I think they're going to be like super extreme difficulty is what they're going to be apparently. And that's the point of where you have to show up with a fleet. Because you're going to show up against almost like a fleet of NPCs that are actually like difficult. Like you should, I think it's like where you have to come with friends.
Guy down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Look, accept. It's great. Getting paid nothing right now, but if I do this correct, See, both of them are no longer available. What a shame. I'm here competing with somebody's the problem. I almost should just leave the system. Yeah, and you can actually do these bounties with friends because they pay so much. You can actually justify taking a team of fighters because the hard and the extreme risk ones, they take like 5 minutes if you're with your friends, and it pays 200k, so everyone gets 50 grand every 5 minutes. So it's like, it's way better than the bounty hunter because extreme risk target, if you do them as a group, everyone gets like 25,000. It takes 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This is way better. Yeah, I may have to bounce all the way out to Microtech, unfortunately. Here's the thing, I think they've been tuning them down, so when it gets to live, it's probably not going to be amazing. But I can see when it gets to live, it's going to be, if you grind out the rep, and you get to the top level ones, that it's still worth it. It's just you're gonna have to, all this lower level stuff isn't really going to be as amazing as it was now. But you know, we'll see. Alright, let me take off my double headphones. I was listening to the new Banks mixtape that got dropped. Now, the FPS cave stuff, are you doing the one on Daymar where you loot the diamonds and stuff? Because I went and checked on that yesterday, and that still works in the PTU. I was amazed they didn't fix it yet. The only thing I noticed is it seems like they got rid of the Had Night gems out of the boxes. Service beacon. Look at that. This service beacon, 14,000. So it, even the low threat ones, you get some decent money out of them. It's just you have to get them before everyone else does. I don't want to fly all the way out to Microtech yet, but I'm probably going to have to.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
The one funny thing about these service beacons is the guy on the comms is very annoying. He just cries all the time. And sometimes you're not able to lock the target.
Almost there. Almost there.
There we go.
Online.
Oh, he's going straight for him.
Enemy down. I thought I was a goner.
Done.
Thanks.
$14,000. See, that was easy. $14,000. No longer available. Sad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, man, that's how I made millions last patch. Just gathering the gems out of the boxes, getting all the rare helmets, and selling everything. Some of the players are paying like $100,000 per helmet for some of those good helmets. I also did almost like a $500,000 arms deal, or 500,000 aUEC arms deal. Oh shit! On what was it called? I sold a bunch of grenade launchers and rail guns and stuff. I was getting them all out of that security post Korea, and I was selling them to other players for like $30,000 each. And made a bit of money doing that. It was actually fun doing arms dealing too.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah. No, it definitely took me a while to get any amount decent of flying, and I'm still not very good. I'm definitely no,
Quantum travel complete.
I'm
You
not
heard my
great at
call, that's
PvP, that's
amazing.
for sure.
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
But yeah, these are definitely a good way to get into doing it, because they're even easier than the VLRTs, because there's only one or two guys at these at most, usually. The harder ones, there's 4. Good way to get used to flying. And the best thing was doing this with a gunner was amazing, because you made enough money that you and the gunner made good money. Where is he? Says he's here. Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, look.
More shitheads inbound.
Not targetable. Great. Look, I want that one. Look at this, yeah. This is usually a nightmare. This guy seems like he's not doing anything now. Come on, nice.
I
Easy
thought
game.
I was a goner. Thanks.
Now they made it too where you can only accept one at a time. You used to be able to accept multiple too. Oh, there. 23,000. Interesting. I played with 5 friends. Yeah, man, it's the same thing. I think I have the link to the Discord and the details, but I may not. But I have a Discord that probably has like 70 or so people in it that I'll just for playing Star Citizen. And I also have a small org and all that. But if you're ever looking for people to play with, you should definitely. I'll send you an invite because when we were doing Jumptown, we had almost 20 people doing Jumptown. It was pretty great. I'll have to go put it in the details if it's not, but I think it might be.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it? Enemy down.
Done. Oh, another guy.
Almost there. Almost there. No.
Done.
I thought I was a goner.
Yeah, it's the same way though. A lot of the people I play with, they're just waiting for the wipe. They got a little sour when they heard the wipe was coming, so they're just waiting to play because they don't really find a point. But I still just enjoy playing the game. Moderate. See, here we go. None of them were available, I don't think. Server speaking, low threat. Ah, damn. I missed the moderate one. Still. Worth doing. You see how it's like, it gets to a point where it's almost hard to find a break. Yeah, the competition is fierce though. It's the worst part about it. It's fighting for the contracts. There we go. Yeah, here's the problem. I just have to get my rating up. My rating is back down to like no stars. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ah, man, this game just has its moments sometimes. Like, I have so many screenshots of this game. It just looks so good. Okay, here we go.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Oh, it's lying to me. They're over here now. There they are. Oh, they're unmarked again. Glorious.
Shields under fire.
Come on. Come on.
Shit. Shit.
If it's the medium ones and they're unmarked, it's almost worth jumping away. Come back. Halt. Oh, come on. I'm getting scanned right now. What is this? Come on, security people. Like, help me fight these actual criminals. Don't search me.
Damn it. More shitheads inbound.
I've yet to see this one. Getting scanned by Crusader security while I'm trying to do this.
Okay.
It's stupid.
Shit. Oh, shit.
No, I have to stay on this guy. Oh, come on. Look at that desync there. Come on.
Shit.
Nice.
Destroyed.
Can I target this guy? No. Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. This just makes it even harder.
Shit.
Glad they're not actually flying around very well, though. Imagine how hard this game would be if you actually didn't have the pip.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Yeah. Security comes in, starts, you know, being like, well, we gotta scan you. Well, people get assaulted around. It's like, okay, I see how it is. Okay. Low threat. Yeah, I know. What does he think? Here's the other thing. What does he think? I'm hiding a body on this thing. Like, where? What is he? Like, what? There's not even... There's barely any storage on this. What is he looking for? Like, legal weapons? Or I got drugs in the cockpit? Jesus. Sir, are you smoking weed? I smell marijuana coming out of your car, your plane. Oh, look, a moderate one here, 48 grand. Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Is that marijuana I smell? Or I guess, yeah, I guess in this it's, is that E-TAM you got under there? You smuggling that E-TAM? With that ultra-toxin? I don't know if you ever did the drug hustling missions in this, but they're kind of fun. I enjoyed them.
It is a raid. Act accordingly. Screaming is preferred, but not required.
Oh, is it now, my friends?
Got more bad guys on my scope.
75%. Kill.
Look at that. That was 40 grand. See? Yeah. There's bodies in the blown up ships. Don't bother me. Look at that. 45,000. What's up, Sheriff? I fought the drugs. The drugs won. Yeah. Okay, come on now. Service beacon, moderate. See, 57,000. See, this is where it starts making money, boys. This is what's worth the money. I'm gonna have my Centurion here in no time. Maybe even if this keeps going, I'll be able to afford the C2 to carry it. Get me all ready for the Jumptown tomorrow.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Help me! Help me! My ship! Help me! Ah, this has 3. See, they start getting slightly harder and harder, and by the time you get to the extreme risk ones, it's like, where's all your friends at? You can't do these solo.
I'm gonna make you bleed for that.
Oh, he's in a spin.
Almost there. Almost
Look at the
there.
wings leaving him. Later, bud.
Kill my friend. I kill you.
Got more bad guys on my scope.
Oh, what the hell was that move?
Down.
Later.
Online.
Oh, come on. Sometimes you get lucky and you have the odd NPC helping you out like this. Just watch out you don't shoot them because you'll get a
Anyone
crime
else see
stat.
spots? Or is that just head trauma?
Oh, he's in a spin. This makes it even harder though.
Yeah.
There we go.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
You gotta make sure you give him a good look, it's 57,000, there we go. Give him a good rating too if that pops up in your screen. Service beacons, low threat, 14 grand. Whatever. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, see how they're coming fast? And this is why you don't want ballistics when you're doing this, just because of how frequently the contracts are up. And they're time based. Because if you wait too long, the guy gets shot down, you get a bad rating, and you go down in the mission. In your rep, or whatever.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Come on, come on. No.
Enemy ship destroyed. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Moderate. Moderate. Let's just get in here. Try and accept it immediately. 54,000. Definitely doing that. Good rating. Yeah, let me make sure I'm gonna make sure my Discord's in the description here, because if any of you guys ever want to join the Discord, for sure, don't even hesitate. Always look for crews for hammerheads and all that fun stuff. There. There. Better. Thought I just accepted that mission. Where's that at? It's a trap. It is a trap. Come on. That's why when they're coming fast, you can't mess around, because I find if you slow down on them or you miss one, it takes a couple minutes for another one to show up. Worst case, I find if you jump to a planet or something, kind of refreshes where you're at. Oh, there we go. Did I get it? See how fast they go? Look at that, no longer available. Like, what the hell? Alright, here. Service beacon. Moderate. 51,000. Idiot. Didn't give me it. I'm competing. The other people are fast on the trigger. you ever look at this asteroid belt from above it? It looks incredible. Yeah, look, I had what, 100-some thousand? I'm already at 300,000. I had like 120,000. I was playing this for less than an hour, made 200 grand. And that was starting from the absolute bottom of the bounty system. Oh, accepted. There we go. It was just lagging.
Quantum travel initiated.
Oh, there it is.
Quantum travel.
Drop out. These things, I swear, these are going to be one of the best money-making, the best ways to make money in when this patch actually drops. Because they, after you get your rating up to 10 out of 10, you and 4 people could go out, do these as a team, and still make a
I
ton
need
of
some
money.
help mopping up these bastards. Me down. I thought I was a goner.
Look at that! Killed
Thanks.
one person. Ah, just glorious. Shoot one person, 50 grand. Just spam, yes. 51 grand, yeah, amazing. Alright. Where are they? Come on, just give me some more here. Light touch. Breach and steal is still up. I'm not doing that though. It was not bad, but you gotta kill. You have to kill guards. I don't want to have 4 crime stat right now. Having too much fun. Don't want to go to Korea and fight people. Sometimes these guys are in interesting ships. Avenger Stalker. Buccaneer. Eh. Basic ships. Where are they at? Come on.
Docking request
What?
initiated.
I don't want to
Docking
dock with them.
request denied.
Alright, let's jump somewhere. Yeah. What are you guys are you guys excited for the wipe starting over, starting fresh? I'm kind of excited, looking forward to it, to be honest.
Quantum travel complete.
I think it'd be nice having no ships. Yeah, look, I think that's the problem. If you just wait out in space, sometimes you have to jump to locations.
Quantum travel initiated.
Server speaking low. Alright. Moderate. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the secret is if you're not getting it immediately, jump to the closest planet, and I think it refreshes it.
Quantum travel initiated.
Was that another moderate, was it? It's gone.
Quantum travel.
Is a raid. Act accordingly. Screaming is preferred, but not required. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Shields running fire. Shield down.
Oh, damn it. Getting jumped. The sun's not helping. At least they're somewhat marked.
Got more bad guys on my scope.
Hate when you can't target them though.
Crap.
Can't rocket them, no. Come on. The no pip is annoying.
Crap.
Should probably just jump away and come back. Ah. Come on. Don't want to lose rating though, so I'm gonna stay here and kill them.
Damn it!
If any of you guys know a better way to do the get your pip back too. Oh, there we go. He's dead stopped. I'll take that any day, that bug. Why not? Contract withdrawal. Ah! That's what I guess. I should have jumped and came back. Damn it. I lost rep. Disappointing.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, good call. I should flick the power next time. I bet that'll work too.
my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Where are they at this time? See them anywhere. Oh, there it is.
Shields under fire.
Oh, it's doing it again. Okay. Power off, power on. Get shields back up.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
There it is. Perfect. Save my ass. Come on, shields, get up.
Hey up, more shitheads inbound.
Come on, shoot him down. Come on, shields. Oh my god. So Aurora's actually lighting me somehow.
Son of a bitch!
Shields under fire.
Kill.
Alright, perfect. He's done. Swing past him.
I'm down.
Nice. Slick move with the turning on and off.
Thanks.
Actually saved my ass there.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Alright, let's go. Come on, service beacons. In my contract, I'm almost up in the good 5-star rating. Jump to the Daymar.
Quantum travel initiated.
I don't think, no, I'm not too damaged at all. Should probably go repair soon though, just because. Alright. Maybe stop for repairs while I'm waiting for more. I'll go back to Grim. No. I like old side better. I enjoy the pads. That's one thing that disappoints me is they're getting rid of the pads. They're not getting rid of them, but every station now has hangars, and there is pads that you can use, but it's you can't park the ship on them like you used to be. Well, you can park the ship and you can repair and refuel. You just can't store your ship on pads anymore. Except for Olisar, you can.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Is that what I swear I've seen it. Service beacon. 32 grand for a low one. Have to take it. don't know if you're still watching in Zane, but that's how fast you can climb your rating. What did I did this for an hour. Let's just say an hour. I'm already up to almost a 5-star rating, so it does not take long.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
30 grand, look at that. Or no, one more.
Son of a bitch. Ship destroyed.
Now 30 grand.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Service beacon, low, 15 down. I find it's addictive too, because it's almost like such fast gameplay, unlike the bounties where you have to fly to a planet, fly for forever. The fact that they're in space, it's just 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand. Just fly, 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 shoot, shoot, shoot. It's perfect.
Quantum travel initiated.
This is what you want in space combat.
Quantum travel.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
What am I seeing here? I think it's a trap.
Almost there. Almost there.
I feel like I'm being punked. Oh no, there he is.
Online.
Oh, it's one of these again. Come on, stay put.
Shit.
Shields under fire.
Got more bad guys on my scope.
I don't need to shut the power off. I got him. I got this guy.
Shit.
The sun's perfect here.
A guy down.
Amazing.
I thought I was a goner.
High
Thanks.
threat. Look at that. High threat. Let's get after it. Where'd you go? Service beacon. No, come on. Moby glass. Stop it. Where's that at? Let's do this. High threat. 135,000. Let's go. See, one high threat one pays better than a... What's it called? Pays better than a group ERT. It's insane. And if you get out here with a Hurricane with a gunner on top, or a Scorpius with a gunner on top, it's too good. These are actually slightly harder though. They're actually... This is what you save the missiles for. Because sometimes there's too many targets for you to chase down before they kill the guy. But we'll see. This is where I should actually have my MFD set up correctly.
I need some help mopping up these bastards.
I have a bone stock missile loaded on this thing too, which is not super helpful. Let me try and set up my
Hey up,
MFDs
more
here.
shitheads
No, no,
inbound.
no time. Hurry up. You see. Target status. This, I'll put the power. Yeah. Then click on it. Or no, power. Okay. Oh, here they come. Power off. Power on.
Aegis
F7.
activated. Systems green. Shields under fire.
You could have paid for that.
So I need to hit these guys with missiles.
Missile.
You got lucky.
I'm fucked if I don't get some missiles out here. I'm already fucked, I think. There's no way I'm gonna defend these guys.
For the record, I did not enjoy that at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose. I should have like a harbinger out here or something for this.
For the record, I did not enjoy that.
Come on.
Shields under.
Ah. I'm actually eating into him, so.
Jeez. What the hell did you hit me with? Small moon?
I'm probably not even gonna get one of these guys down before they blow up those other guys. This is where I need the hurricane with a gunner.
Someone else same spot?
Nope, there we go.
No, unless you take it faster. I'm gonna make you pay.
They where the rest of them at? Come on, don't fail. Come on. Ah, did he really flare on me? I failed it. Ah, man. I need to change my missile loadout on this thing. Fuck, that's piss off. What's that? Yeah, put my rating down. Okay, to Grimhex. We need arrow ones immediately. Need to fix this thing. I need to put arrow ones on it so I can actually just knock out a target or two targets immediately. The hard ones, it's actually like, look at that. I made 300,000 in less than an hour starting from nothing.
Quantum travel complete.
All I need is a ship.
Quantum travel initiated.
I don't know if any of you guys are playing right now, but if you want to come hop on a hurricane in the PTU, I could definitely use a gun. I'll have to message people in Discord too. I'm sure somebody will be down.
Hello, and welcome to Retrieval. Landing pad assigned.
Landing gear deployed.
Ah, I already had that.
Landing complete. No business to say.
I love these missiles that they sell here at Grim Hex, the arrow ones. They just do so much damage against NPCs. You carry a pile of them. And they look cool. Hello, fellow criminal. What are you up to?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Nice to make your acquaintance, friend.
Yeah, greetings. You up to anything interesting today?
Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
No, not really, to be honest.
Definitely. You want to hop in the turret of a hammerhead and do some bounties? Those service beacons?
Oh, I got some other stuff I got to go do. I got to test out some stuff. But thank you for the invite. You look awesome.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. What am I wearing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that red Morzov looks pretty fly. I like the helmet.
Please visit us again.
You know, I got to tell you, hello, fellow criminal is something that an undercover cop would definitely say.
Yeah, it's like, hello, fellow kids.
Hey, fellow kids, how you doing?
Yeah. No, man, I was doing the service beacons, and I got up to the good ones, but I just got my ass handed to me, and my poor saber wasn't cutting it. I need to get some missiles for it.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the saber is rough, man. It's pretty easy to hit.
I know. It disappoints me because it's such a nice ship, but they don't. They kind of got rid of its extra shield, and it's not the best.
Oh yeah, man. Someday stealth, right?
Someday. But anyway, it was good meeting you. 07. I enjoy the push to talk comms in this so much. It's so fun running into people. Should have asked him what he was testing out. I'm curious now. All right. Let's go. Let's see what do I need for this?
Hi. Thanks for coming in.
Size 4s. Okay. There we go. 8 size 1s. That's exactly. No. There. Buy 4 of them. I don't think it's that many. I think it's 2. Actually, yeah, it's just 2.
Nice choice.
Missiles. Arrow 1s. Need 12. Myself, 16. Just wow. Let's just hope. I know it's not. You know, I can dream. Should have bought some ship parts too. I think I need shields for this thing. Yeah, look at that. I need 2 shields. 2 shields for sure. I think they have the FR-66s here. That's the only reason why I care. Definitely be worth, but I tried to do some of these harder bounties. Oh, the 76. Come on, game. Anything good though? One C competition. I think that's useless. One C industrial. I don't think that's good. I do not think that is better. Yeah. I think 1C military is best for now. I want that moderate combat. Gonna have to try and peel somebody out of Discord here to come give me a hand. Right, it's a ghost town in Discord right now. Alright, let's go. Switch this out. Yeah, look at this. Much needed. At least I have 4 barrages of 4 now. Actually do some damage. I need to stop! Missiles, stay. Alright, 4 Panthers, bunch of missiles, 16, perfect, save. Done.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I love these arrow ones. Can't wait to use them. Should have had them on from the beginning, but what can you do?
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. approach.
What's going on here?
Thank you. And please visit again.
There we go.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, service beacons. Come on. I'm ready now.
Quantum travel initiated.
There.
Quantum
Come on, there
travel
has to be something.
complete.
There. Moderate, 40 grand. Let's go. Yeah, we were trying to do these last week, and it seemed like there's absolutely none of them available. But I'm gonna have to tell the boys that all you have to do is jump to different planets, because it seems like you get them immediately.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Boom.
I thought I was a goner.
Easy money.
Thanks.
Okay, jump somewhere else, I guess. Oh, 1 second.
Eat this.
Shields under fire.
Well, what the hell I got myself into here? I already finished the mission. Alright, unfortunately, I have to run outside for a couple minutes here. We'll see if anyone's still watching when I get back, but, oh, I got interdicted. That's what happened. I have to go lock up the shop outside. So. Unfortunately, I'll be back in 10 minutes, but you guys can watch my chair while I'm gone. Or go watch your favorite 10-minute video and come back. I'd greatly appreciate it. But yeah. I will be back. Hello, perfect timing. I appreciate those who stayed around. Who's this?
Contact.
This looks cool. There's like NPCs just randomly fighting around the map now. This guy's like fighting with Hurston security randomly, or Crusader security.
Kill.
Boom. Later, bud. Got paid for that too. Can't complain. Alright, service beacon's back yet or what? Ah, terrible. None. Seeing you a drink too, my guy's thirsty.
Ultimate travel. Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Now, last guy, is that that's some sort of Eastern European language, I imagine.
Initiated.
I cannot read. I don't know if it's a Russian or something, but I definitely don't know how to
Landing.
read the Russian. Oh, server speaking. No, accept. Drink and wait.
Quantum travel. Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
You heard my con, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards. Down.
Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Nice trick that you guys told me about the on-off. It's gonna save my ass so much.
Shields
Ship
offline.
destroyed.
Goodbye.
Kill.
I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Let's see. Any more here? Am I close to Grim? Where am I at? Ah, I'm close to Grim.
Ultimate travel initiated.
Service beacons, come on. Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever been to anything like this, but a local area, they were doing a thing called Rib Fest, where there's a bunch of barbecue trucks. They travel all around the country and everything, and you can get like racks of ribs, chicken, and pulled pork and all that. It's amazing. Went to that today. It's quite enjoyable. How's group access? This side.
Quantum travel initiated.
Come on. Where's my beacons? I'm pretty sure the C2 is the only thing that'll carry those new AA ballista things, so I'm gonna have to get mine as well. It didn't give me my loaner ship, so I have nothing to carry. I just have the Saber, to be honest. I bought the Hurricane in game. Kind of annoying that in PTU they only give you the actual ships that you own, not the loaners. I wouldn't complain if they gave me my merchantman. It's disappointing only having a Saber.
Hello, and welcome to Retrieval.
Well, I called for a spot. Come on. Oh, I must say, I think it was you and Zane. The servers are running well. If you're still curious, I've yet to get crash to desktop or 30K. That being said, it can happen any time, but whatever they did with this last update really helped. Not really gone. Server speaking. Whoa, 41 the grand. I gotta do it. I can't not. I need that money. My guy will die of thirst before I stop doing this. Come on.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it? Ship destroyed.
Sorry, Vladimir. You're getting fucked.
Got something. Almost there. Almost there.
This missile just
Got
doesn't
more
want to
bad guys
stop.
on my scope.
Asshole.
He down. I thought I was a goner.
What's he driving?
Thanks.
Starfare. This is such good money. It's actually very enjoyable too. I enjoy doing this.
Quantum travel initiated.
Oh, moderate threat one for 83,000. I should have accepted that one immediately.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it? Guy down.
Landing gear rejected.
Bastard. Almost there. Almost there. Yup, more shitheads inbound.
Come on.
The guy down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Quantum travel initiated.
That I'm almost 5-star. How's my rep doing in this too? Oh, I'm doing great.
Quantum travel complete.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Asshole. Down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Okay, can I get a drink? That's the question. Oh, no, I cannot. Looks like you're dying of dehydration.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Doing this again.
Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
I must say, I forget who it was.
Almost
Oi.
there. Almost there.
Can't look right now. Apologies.
Shit. Down.
I think it was Nickelborg. Thank you for that idea of flicking the power on now. Definitely
Online.
way easier than trying to hit these guys to their targets.
Damn it. Enemy down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
So I made 500k doing this so far. And what I've been doing it for less than 2 hours. 250k an hour. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. Just because I had to start from doing the basic ones and all that.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
I need a drink. Can't keep doing these.
Quantum travel complete.
Take me 2 seconds.
Quantum travel
Ah, that did
initiated.
nothing.
Quantum
Useless.
travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Hello, and welcome to Referral.
Unless I get a hard one or something. No, stop. To get a drink here.
Landing pad assigned.
I know, you guys excited about this update? I'm kind of looking forward to it. Seems like they had enough new activities that it should keep you busy until 318, the salvage and all that. I'm mostly excited, looking forward to the cargo refactoring and salvage, because I do enjoy doing space trucking, for sure. Space trucker at heart. Hey, you lost, buddy. What the hell? What the hell's going on here? Somebody was trying on everything. I don't even want it, but I should take it. Oh, it's buy. That's funny. Okay. Come on, game. Why do I have so many kitty helmets in my backpack? Grenades, put some of these on, my friend. When you have multiple multi-tools and you're not even using one. Ah, this guy. Most annoying NPC in the game. Just listen. 2 seconds from now, he's gonna be crying. I think it's maybe when you use the terminals, he gets upset at you. Let's see. Place things inside there? No. Sad, you should be able to. Watch, she's gonna cry. Oh, I forgot, you can buy the water? I should buy a bunch of this.
Why can't anyone put things back where they found them? It's not my job to pick up after you.
That is your job, my friend. That is your job. Hey, look, what are you talking about? You're not picking anything up. Let's see. PTU.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Hangar 2.
Please visit us.
You are clear to launch.
Oh, at least it's something.
Thank you. Please visit again.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
What's going on here?
Systems offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Asshole.
What is happening to this AI? Oh,
Almost there.
that's
Almost there.
what's going on now?
Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
That was strange.
More contacts. Online.
I want that mod with that one. That was weird. I think I failed that one technically.
Quantum travel.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Contact. Contact.
They immediately hit him with missiles. What the hell?
Almost there. Almost there. I can't believe I killed them. We've got more bad guys on my scope.
Shields under fire.
Me down. Online. You got lucky. Guy down. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards. Son of a kill.
Son of a kill.
Asshole. His ship destroyed. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Almost got that 5-star rating. Surprised they're not giving me a chance at the hard ones again because I failed that one. Yeah, like how much do I have right now? Left bracket for sure. Perfect. So let's just say 600,000. It would have been 700,000 I made if I didn't fail that one. So 700,000 in 2 hours. It's not terrible. Definitely go buy that Centurion now, though. No, let's get it.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
I'm not taking that one. I refuse.
Quantum travel
So yeah, for these doing these service beacons, jumping around, it's definitely the move. Yeah, look at that. I didn't have one where I was at, jumped, immediately go.
Quantum travel initiated.
This is probably my favorite thing from the PTU, though, is doing these service beacons.
You heard my comm, that's amazing.
Siege of Orison was pretty fun,
I
but
need some help mopping up these bastards.
Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Got a surprise for you. Contacts. Hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me. Kill. Hired you to protect me, now get back here and protect me.
oh, come on. Get out of the sun. A little bit of desync here.
Son of a bitch. I thought I was a goner. Thanks.
Ah, I accept that. Let's go to sell. Yeah, I can see it. Perfect.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
No, I'll do that one. For sure. Did I get it? Didn't get it. Off to Yella.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
Not doing that. Fuse. Yeah, I almost think it's a distance thing. It's almost like you can't get them if you're more than 40,000 kilometers away or something. So that's why flying around seems to be the best.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help mopping up these bastards.
Shields offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Shields under fire. Kill.
Down.
High threat.
I thought I was a goner.
Let's get after it. Come on.
Thanks.
Can't fuck this one up. Look, 120 grand. Let's go. Let's go, boys. This is what it's all about. That's what I spent the last 2.5 hours working up to. Is getting another crack at the house.
Quantum travel initiated.
Show you how these missiles work. Power off and on as soon as I get there. Don't even care if I see them.
Quantum travel.
Oh, thank God somebody came. My ship's completely offline. Can you cover me while I fix it?
Okay, Calvin.
Ouch.
Plus I didn't hit myself with that.
I hired you to protect me, now get
I'm
back
an
here and
idiot.
protect me. All contacts.
It's even in. Constellation, yeah, I need him out.
Almost there. Almost there. Your parents know you go around shooting people?
Shields under fire.
Give fire.
What's going on, Courier?
Yo, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good, man. Playing the PTU here, and it's actually being good.
That's surprising.
Man, not one crash desktop. I've been in the same server for 2.5 hours.
Friendly target.
Now that's impressive. That's some impressive shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I doubt
Are
you
they doing
care
any events
either,
in
but
PTU?
I'm randomly streaming too. Not a big deal. Just heads up.
No, I got you. They doing any events over there?
The events start tomorrow and the next day, but
Definitely use some support about now.
I'm getting. Man, I'm trying to do those service beacons, and I was doing quite a few of them here, but I am just getting. I keep failing. I failed. This is going to be the second hard one that I failed, just because I'm using the wrong ship for this. Like, I'm using the Saber, and it just doesn't do enough damage, man. It's terrible. I think I'm gonna fail this again, just because I.
Is it something you can do with a light fighter, or?
I don't think so. I think the problem is the light fighter.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the harder ones they want you to tackle as a team.
Yeah. Like really, I need the Hurricane out here with me on it.
I am seriously getting sick of you.
Come on, there we go.
Hold on much longer!
Yes, you gotta hold on, buddy. Don't die on me. I think I lost already, though. Unfortunately.
It was over before it began.
Pretty much, yeah. I knew it was gonna be down. I believe, though, if I can get this guy down, I'm good. I fucked up. I wasted the missile barrage too. That's not my problem.
It's funny. I find even like the regular ones hard. They always blow up the ships before I get there.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good, man. But just these hard ones, they're getting the better of me. I made probably 700,000 or so in the last 2 hours, but the Saber just doesn't have enough. Just the time for me charging the guns is
Lay down.
I think I might get this one though. I think I might get it. If I can get them to attack me, but they refuse.
Yeah, they kind of like laser focus on the guy sitting there.
Yeah. I think I might get it here, man. His hull's red.
Down.
I think I did it.
I thought I was a goner.
Nice.
Yes, man. I got the
Thanks.
hard one down. Instant 100 grand in the bank account. 120 grand.
Those things give out 100 grand.
Man, the hard ones go up to like 250, and then the extreme risk ones are like 500k almost. Like, it's insane.
Oh, jeez. I need to. Are those the same in like the regular PTU, or is that
No,
like PTU?
this is a new thing, man. It's incredible. It's one of my. The extreme ones, you're supposed to actually do it with a fleet. You're supposed to have a group of people. They're actually balanced pretty good.
It actually sounds pretty fun.
Oh, it's sick, and you make enough money. Like, let's say me and you were doing this. The hard ones pay like 200 grand and shit, so we get 100k each, and it's over in 5 minutes. It's amazing.
Yeah, it seems actually like a fantastic way to start making money. Like if you're just starting off.
Well, that's why I think at the start of next patch, man, I think we're gonna have to all get out here and do some space combat, and not only will it sharpen the boys up, but I think it's the best moneymaker. I swear.
Yeah, if they're paying out that much.
Well, like, listen, I've been on for 2.5 hours. That's me, like, starting the game in the apartment. I had 100 grand. I got all the way out of Orson Atmosphere, and I had 0 rep with them. Like, I had 0-star rating because it just kind of wiped. So I had to build up all the way to 5-star. I just got my rating up to 5-star. So now is when you get the good ones. So it took me probably an hour to get my rating up to where I was even getting like the medium tier ones. So in, let's say 2 hours, I made 750 grand, and I failed 120,000 one as well because I didn't kill the time.
Right.
So like, make a mill every 3 hours if you get the. If you're just on point doing them.
All things considered, is not that bad.
No.
Especially considering like what ships actually cost.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, like when you sent that money over, like the Hurricane was only like what, like 100,000, and that ship is sick.
Well, it was like 1.2 mil, I think. And
yeah,
I bought one of them the other day in PTU, so I have one of them now in the PTU, and yeah, it's you earn a Hurricane in one afternoon, pretty much.
Which is sick.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as much as a grind, because like even grinding like bounties, like that's a rough gig.
I'd
honestly.
way rather do this than bounties, because the bounties, if you do a group ERT, what's that take you? 20 minutes maybe? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This, you get 200 grand in one service beacon. It's like crazy. Do you have the PTU?
I do not.
I think Wave 2 is coming. Probably.
Wave 2?
Well, like Wave 2 is where anyone can play it. I think that's coming this week, I imagine.
Yeah, if Wave 2 comes around, I'll hop on the PTU, no questions.
Tomorrow, sadly, is Jumptown on this, and Sunday is Siege of Orson. So
really?
Yeah, so it should be a kind of fun weekend on the Star Citizen on the PTU.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a shame they stopped all the events on the regular PTU. I haven't seen one pop up.
Yeah, I know. But the good thing is after that the update comes out, probably another, I'd say 2 weeks or something for the update. They're doing Jumptown again and Siege of Orison, like after the wipe.
So it's about to get hectic.
Yeah. Jumptown after the wipe's going to be pretty good because people are going to want that money. It's going to be less just kind of griefing.
And hopefully it's worth more, because I know we didn't get a whole bunch of drugs out, but even like the drugs we did get, it's like
I think
like
the boys fucked up too. Is because the way you do it is you don't turn them in where they're supposed to be turned in for the mission. You take them and sell them to Grim Hacks, and I think you make like double the money.
interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could sell that Grim Hex.
Yeah, I think that's the way you're supposed to do it. If you just turn them in, they give you like chump change.
You heard my comm, that's amazing. I need some help.
Yeah, I can't wait for this activity to hit PU because
Ship destroyed.
you remember how we were doing squad ERTs and stuff? This is so much better for doing that. Because the best part about it is that all takes place in space, and there's quantum beacons that you can jump to for everything. So there's no trying to like maneuver around planets. It's just you blow one up, you accept the next one, you point in space, and then you jump to it. So it's gonna be so good for fleet stuff.
Yeah, because like you don't
have to jump 4 times.
Like, part of it.
Yeah, you just one jump and you're there.
Especially in Crusader, it's like they're always on like the 3 different planets.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, that's what I'm doing these out in Crusader right now, and it's incredible. Like I'm just, like I said, I almost made a mill here. It's just this, like, when I hit the 3-hour mark, I should be at a.
That's an insanely large amount of money.
Yeah, and like you don't have to grind mining Quantanium and
You heard my comm, that's
risking
amazing.
money in trade or anything. It's
I need
just,
some help mopping up these bastards.
I'm doing this in a light fighter. That's the funny thing.
Aegis combat assist activated.
No, the light fighter meta is getting even stronger.
Well, I shouldn't even say a light fighter. This thing's a medium stealth fighter, but yeah, it has almost less guns than the Gladius. So
Really?
yeah, and since they're so interested in shooting the other guy, they don't even like shoot your ship. So I just have all powered guns pretty much all the time.
Now,
Definitely not a ballistics.
I thought I was a goner.
Not worth using ballistics because it slows down your chaining them together.
That's true. I'm surprised they didn't make any changes to ballistics in the PTU.
Yeah, I think it's eventual. They will fix it, but I think they're kind of happy with how it is right now, which I'm not. The arrow meta is,
It's like Arrow, Gladius. Those are your options.
which I find is
like
terrible. Not the ships are terrible, but the fact that there's such a meta.
And it's a meta nobody wants. Like,
well, the light fighters, they want it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like light fighters because I like single seat ships, but I still don't like the fact that every time you run into a player who wants to fight, it's just a Gladius or an Arrow.
Yeah, and if you're in something like a Harbinger, they're like, missile spam? Like, what are you doing? It's like, why aren't you light fighting me? It's like, because that's not what this ship is. Or they're just really good and tear it up immediately because the light fighters shred.
Yeah. I mean, if you get like a good crew on like a heavy fighter, I mean, it's different.
Yeah, like the Redeemer or something.
Because then, like, you really can't outstrafe me. I have a Turret Gunner, which is how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Aegis combat assist
But like,
activated. Systems green.
if you're in like a light fighter that's not like the Gladius or the Air, you're just running like you could run into like a really good player not even know. Because
I almost just smashed the fuck out of somebody doing 1,000.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's scared the shit out of myself.
I'm trying to learn those the tactics for like actually like legitimately fighting in space.
Yeah, I need to learn a bit of them too, and I also need to maybe watch some videos on people who've already figured it out, or we just have to kind of start trying to figure out like squad tactics, like actually flying in formation and stuff.
Oh yeah, because the guy who's like I guess de facto best pilot is like Avenger 1 on YouTube. But it's like
he's mostly
he doesn't really
solo,
explain shit well. Yeah.
That being said, he made it kind of a fool out of us in the Hammerhead even, while he just kind of like ran away. Like we weren't able to kill him, which is sad.
Oh, you actually fought the guy?
Well, I think it was you that I was with, wasn't it? When I first met you, we were fighting Avenger 1.
Oh, that was Avenger 1?
Yeah, that was Avenger 1.
Oh fuck, dude. I don't even think I knew who he was when we did all that.
Yeah, that's who we were fighting though. Above outside Grim there. We were chasing him down with the Hammerhead, and then he just kind of left and said he got bored of fighting us because he couldn't get the shields down.
Because he complained that all we were doing was jousting him.
Well, he was running away because like if we hit him for any amount of time in that Hammerhead, he was done. Because he was in a hawk or something. Like it was like nothing.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
But like, I've watched him take on like Gladius and Ares with the fucking mining ship, so he's good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because it's all about movement and then like inertia and shit.
Yeah, and doing that kind of get your speed going, and then you use like D, and you kind of like spin around them. Like, you know, you get that like I think it's transversal, or like the sideways, like the horizontal movement going around the target while you're going super fast. So you have guns on them, but they're trying to like turn around and catch you.
And it's all about like you have to keep a certain amount of speed up, or you're just gonna lose inertia. People just start pinging you.
I think this one here. Yeah, okay, I think this is going to put me over a mill doing this one. I find this very enjoyable. Probably makes you technically a worse pilot doing this. You just fly in and just gun them down. There's not really any difficulty.
That's amazing.
Because they don't come after you.
Well, so really, you take whatever has the biggest guns. You just start melting fields.
Yeah, that's like almost taking a C2 out here would probably be ideal almost. I think I like the Hurricane though because it has the 2 size 4s and then the turret gunner.
Yeah, and those size 4s just melt.
Yeah, because it has so many shots in it. That's the thing. That's the one thing about the Saber that sucks is I just run out of. I'm waiting for it to respawn the ammo forever in the fights against the heavy ships. Oh, I think I just got another high tier one.
Nice.
Yeah, a high threat, 120,000. Let's go. I hope I restocked my vessel, so I'm set. This time I can't shoot them like a fool though. That's the only thing. Oh, did I not get it? Because that's the problem, is like there's a competition to grab these contracts. I think. What a shame. Oh, did you see that new AA?
Which one?
The that Centurion.
Dude, this shit looks so sick.
Man, I need to go buy one of these here in a few minutes. That's why I was trying to grind out money, is because I want to get one of them for Jumptown tomorrow.
Yeah, because you can place a couple of those and a couple of the missile pods at Jumptown, and that place is locked down. Unless I hit it with a nuke.
Problem is, I don't have a C2 on this, just because they don't give you your loaner ships. They only give you what you actually, your actual ships. It's kind of disappointing, because I'm gonna have to make like 4 mil to buy a C2 or something. Because I don't think there's any rentable ships that can carry a tank.
That can carry a tank?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you can't actually rent a C2, you have to buy it?
Yeah, you have to get it at the showroom or own it.
They need to make some more like dedicated like ground carrying ships.
There is one that's coming out. I think it's called the Liberator. Did you ever see that thing?
I have not, actually.
That thing's pretty nuts. It's like a vehicle and aircraft carrier, but by that it's kind of like open. It's a weird looking ship. If you're ever on the website, you should look it up, but it looks like a landing craft, but it's like a space landing craft, and it has like a hangar bay on it, as well as I think you can fit 3 tanks on it. So it's like, it's kind of the answer to, like, I think somewhat the purpose of it is like if you're trying to take your tanks and let's say a ship to another system, it's almost like for that type thing. And that's just my assessment of it. So I think it's like almost it's like sub-capital sized.
Sub-capital. I'm trying to get like a picture of like the size of the thing. You could put ground vehicles on it, and you could probably land ships on it too.
I think it has 2 separate bays. Like it has like the landing ramp of it fits 3 tanks, and then also behind where the tanks sit, I think you could also land like ships. You know what I mean? So you can carry like a ship and tanks. It's trippy. Yeah, if you're on the website, they probably have some more details on it, because I can't remember. I think it's over 100 and some meters long, so it's big shit.
I have to check that out.
It's one of those like in concept.
I'm gonna make you bleed for that.
Yes, that's probably not gonna be out for a minute.
Probably not.
Because the biggest ship out right now that you can get is
890,
C2, right? Oh, the 890. Well, beside that like
I think the Carrack is the Hammerhead and the Caterpillar are also bigger than the C2.
True.
I fucking got rammed, man. Got rammed by I got interdicted and then rammed by a ship.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. I actually just got interdicted myself.
Yeah, terrible. I think I cracked the mill though. Now that I'm dead, I wonder where it's going to respawn me, and also after it respawns me, I want to go buy that Centurion and go play with it. See what that thing's saying.
How do you even test it out though, without like
I'm just gonna call it in at a, what's it called, a ground location, and then just kind of drive it around and shoot it and see how good it works.
Fair enough.
I have to assume they sell it in Lorville. That's terrible. I'm in Orson. Lovely.
Why do I feel like the NPCs fly better when they're interdicting you? I've never seen NPCs fly like this.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the problem they're wrestling with right now is they can either make the NPCs fly good or destroy the servers. Like, I think that's one of the... Because that's what I was somewhat reading that online. I also noticed it, that if the NPCs are like flying well and actually shooting you, it's like the servers fall apart. But if they make the NPCs absolutely terrible, it doesn't. It's almost like there's too many like commands going on when they are actually like operating well.
I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's like why you can't have too many like NPCs on Skyrim. It starts wigging out.
Yeah. Man, talking about Skyrim, did you see that Skyrim Together mod finally came out? You can play multiplayer Skyrim.
I was waiting on that thing to come out for years. I just gave up on it and stopped playing Skyrim.
Yeah, I seen it literally got released like last week or something like that.
No kidding. That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't feel like fixing my Skyrim to actually be able to use it, but it's cool that it exists. Man. I have too many mods and there are I don't even want to look at it. I remember I had mine set up amazing, but I started getting there was like some terrain nav mesh problems in Falkreath with one of the mods I had that redid all that place, and I was trying to figure that out. The dialogue options started getting broken with people, and it was frustrating as hell because I have like 300 or so mods on that thing, and they're all like game-changing ones.
I would regularly spend like a day just downloading mods and then installing them because I had shitty internet back in the day.
Yeah, and I refused to pay for the premium one either, so it's like 2 kilobyte download.
The worst part is that the one that they're trying to promote now kind of looks like fucking spyware.
What's that one now?
It's Vortex.
Oh, I use Vortex. Vortex worked fabulous. That's the one I always used.
To me, Vortex is like it really looks like spyware, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god, does that save so much effort though? And I don't pay for it or anything. It's just I use the free one. But of course, it's probably sweeping through my computer for all the information I can find. Oh my god, because it's like a mod organizer, and like goddamn, it just made life so much easier. You just click download, and it downloads it, puts it where it's supposed to go. You use loot, and then that reorganizes, extra stuff, and then you're done. Everything works great.
I think it was just because I had to click too many times to do it. Maybe I just got used to it, but I loved the old the mod manager. You just click it. It's just one single list of everything, and I'm like, all right, I like that.
Yeah, for sure. Vehicle weapons. I'm almost thinking there's no way I can get away with that. I'm like half tempted to almost put. No, I can't do that. I need something that packs a little bit more of a punch, but I can't justify putting ballistics on my saber because it's just a waste of time.
You gotta rearm every time.
Yeah. Now that I have those hard ones, and I wouldn't almost mind just rearming. I just need a different ship.
seen that one ship that like somebody just put like a bunch of like size 4 or 5 ballistics on, and that thing shreds.
Was it like the Constellation?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I had two on mine. I had it set up where it was 2 size AD5Bs and 2 AD4Bs, like the ballistic Gatlings off the Deemer, and it was amazing. It was so fun.
You get like a single lock auto player, like it's a 2-second kill time.
Yeah, yeah. It just sucks. The Constellation is terrible at flying, really. I feel like they made it worse in 317, because in 316 it flew like, you know, it was a little heavy, but it was still flew pretty good. Yeah, I found it was pretty bad. Now, one thing I can't wait for them to have in this game is, you know, when you're at the spaceport and there's like the commercial flights.
Yeah.
I almost like instead of calling your ship, it'd be so nice if you could just board like a Genesis Starliner and just show up at Hurston in 5 minutes. And like drop,
cool.
you know, not have to take off, fly there, and land. Sometimes I would use it for sure.
Like at that point, like it's kind of like when you spawn the planets, you have to take the train every time. It's like cool the first few times, and then it's just like, I want to optimize my time.
Yeah, that's because I'm here waiting. I have to go. I have to call a plane. I have to wait around, and I just want to go to Hurston right now.
Shuttle will be deployed.
Exactly. I mean, that's how I felt, at least with the trains, because I was just like, I'd rather just fucking spawn next to the ship terminal, because that's exactly where I'm going.
Yeah. Well, that'd be cool. It'd be cool if you could have different apartments, and imagine if they had like spaceport terminal apartments. It's like a hotel where you almost had to like pay more, but you woke up in the airport, pretty much.
That would make it cooler. It would also make the planets less like, give me an incentive to actually spawn there.
Yeah, I'd probably still leave my, like, on Microtech, I'd still probably take the train back and forth to the Commons, but also, like you said, it'd be cool if you had the option just to be in, like, the Spaceport Hotel.
More options is always better.
Yeah. Be a cool way to spend your money, too, being like, oh, you don't pay for the Spaceport apartment? What are you doing with your life?
Money sinks that aren't just ships.
Yeah, exactly. Like GTA a bit. More, like, I don't even want to say the words more clothing, but at the same time.
If you could wear clothing under your spacesuit and
Approaching next station.
you could keep it,
Yeah.
I'd probably buy more.
The way that I think it's going to is, I think they want to have it where you can't wear armor and fly ships. So I think they want to have it where, like, you get on your ship, you put your armor in the armor rack and stand, and then you, like, either have a flight suit or clothing on your ship, and then fly your ship with that on it. Because then if you get, let's say you get shot up and depressurized, it's like, that's where like those oxy pens and stuff come in, of where you're trying to like get your suit on and stuff before you depressurize.
Oh, that's, you know what, that's actually a pretty cool like scenario I can imagine happening, especially if you're on like a bigger ship.
Yeah,
because that's gonna be part of wreckage, right? Your ship gets it doesn't just, you know, blow up into smithereens. Like it gets like wrecked.
Yeah. Now, was it you or was it one of the other boys that showed the picture of them actually working on the life support systems and stuff?
A friendly reminder to check for your personal belongings.
I think they linked it in the Discord where it was like they're actually in the middle of working on that stuff right now.
No stress, no mess.
I didn't see it. I do know what you're talking about, because I think I've seen that video. I just didn't see it on the Discord.
Yeah, yeah, it's where like you can like vent the air out of your ship, almost, like suffocate anyone who's on it unless they have their suit on.
That's true. I mean, I feel like that's a good like what you call it, if you're taking prisoners, instead of them just getting up and punching you, you could just vent the oxygen and knock them out.
That'd be cool too. Is like, I guess if you're getting boarded, they would all be in suits or whatever. But it'd be cool if like you're being boarded, and you're just like vent the cargo bay, you know what I mean? And then like kill everyone who's in it.
It's true.
Or
Or like
vent the
or like
cabin.
take the gravity out,
Yeah, yes. Shut the gravity off. Cool.
and now you can like
It's
you
like
can
a
sit
zero
where there
G
is
fight.
gravity, and they're all like disoriented.
And it'd be cool if
There's
you
a
had
lot
like
of
the mag boots, so you're like walking around fine, but they're like floating around like idiots.
Please enjoy your
That would be sick. And then people would actually have to practice zero G combat instead of just in Star Marine.
Is there zero G combat in Star Marine?
At least the last time I played it, yeah.
Oh damn, that's cool.
Like there's like sections where there's like zero G, but this was way back in the day. Like
Yeah, but no, we were floating around once because the ship got destroyed, and we were floating around pointing guns at each other. And I was like, man, how cool would like an EVA space flight be? It'd be pretty sick.
yeah, I mean, there are people that like really like the FPS aspect of like zero G shit. So I don't know how much it's changed, but you could definitely do that in Star Marine.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Ah, damn it! I forgot. I'm gonna call my ships in. I gotta go buy.
Insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
I gotta go buy the other quantum drive porter. I'm gonna have to stop for gas multiple times.
Please.
Yeah, it was good though. Yeah, what am I up to now? Yeah, 994,000. So pretty much. Well, I'm gonna go buy that ballista now.
I think it's got like, does it got 2 or 4 Rhino cannons on the turret?
Yeah, it's like a hammerhead turret on the back of a APC.
The thing is gnarly. When I seen it, I was like, this is gonna be so cool for ground ops.
Jorah, are you? What does that mean? Buddy stream. Russia. So we got a Trump in the chat.
Oh no.
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
Come on, I can make it. Ah, I can't. Terrible.
The next shuttle is approaching the station. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I think that Centurion thing's only like
Please clear the
500
hatch.
Ks.
Shuttle will be departing.
Oh, okay. That's not bad at all.
Or like 400 or something, yeah. I think it's the same as like the ballista. I feel like I'm missing out so hard. These service beacons all just keep popping up down here in the station. It's like, here's a moderate one for 80,000. And that's just 2 ships that are like Avengers. It's just
Dude,
such
like, even
easy
group
money.
ERTs don't even give you that much.
What is it?
Yeah, like group ERTs or HRTs don't give you that much.
Yeah, I think it's like 86 or something. 90,000 maybe. But here's another one, a moderate one just popped up and it's 54,000. So it's like, there's variation in each kind of bracket. Because you can get the easy ones for like 30, 40 grand sometimes.
That's still a lot of money.
Yeah. And that's, you show up, you shoot 1 ship down. And it's like an Avenger or something.
Station. If this is your
They're,
stop,
they're out here
please
making
prepare
money
to
easier to get.
I think they just want people to test this, is why I think they're paying so much. But I definitely won't complain, because I think it's a perfect amount of money that they're paying.
Now, what would make it cooler is if multiple people could go to the same beacon, and then you had to fight, like...
So it became a PvP as well.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Fighting for the beacons. Because right now you're fighting to accept them. But it'd be cool if like everyone could accept them, and it's who got there first And if you got there after somebody, you could shoot them down and then take the beacon.
And then they could probably do like a point system, like whoever shot down the most ships, or if it was tied, they split it.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
You decide to work together.
Yeah, you could also like. That's where like voice comms would be good, where it's like, "Hey, we split the money. Like, don't be a dick."
Then we can then you can both make some easy money right there.
Yeah. Quantum drives. Where's the Atlas?
Intercepts. They don't even shoot at you, they just fly around you.
They don't even have what I wanted here. Shield drivers. I should just bring up the while I mess around. Urkel.
I wish I could see how much rep I needed to get like the ERT bounties.
You can find that in the what's it called?
Delphi?
Yeah.
It just looks like my thing is maxed out, but I still don't have like a contract to get accepted for ERTs.
Okay.
Do I have to do like one of the what's it called? Like player bounty ones?
I don't think so, no. Okay, an Atlas or beacon or burst. Atlas or beacon. Size 1. Spectre.
Now, real quick question for you. In the PTU,
Yeah.
Are you getting any bugs where like every time you spawn your ship you have like a random amount of missiles?
I have not had that yet, but I've not been changing out my missiles. I've just been mostly using the basic shit that comes with it, just because, you know, that's what what's it called? Just because I didn't have money really to pimp everything out yet.
Fair enough.
Breton or JS. Breton or JS300s. JS300 it is. It sounds like the NPCs are talking more too, randomly.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you see the updates for Squadron 42?
No, I did not. Does it look good?
Yeah, at least the progress updates look good. I think they finished like, I guess, storyboarding most of the missions.
Okay, damn. That's good.
Or at least a lot of them. But and then like some of the stuff they put out, like looks really streamlined for like a single player experience, which I'm down for.
Yeah. Yeah, just as like some fun kind of story mission content where you get to be like a hero, not like a hero, but like just shoot down enemy ships like no tomorrow, you know what I mean? Where you just
Oh yeah,
killing
you don't
it.
have to worry about like desync or anything like
Or
that.
like
So like
balance.
you can actually see what true.
Yeah.
You can actually see what like the AI is supposed to be doing
Yeah.
instead of wigging out all over the over the screen. But like I think the big thing was they landed the Gladius on the ship, and then the AI just automatically started moving towards the Gladius to like resupply it.
Okay. That's cool.
And that was apparently like a really big thing for them. Which means they're getting some good work on the AI.
I don't even know why I'm buying all these parts here. Alright. I probably just wasted a pile of money for no reason. Just I enjoy playing PTU, but I just the only reason I got on is because I wanted to get ready, because I think some of the boys wanted to do what's it called? Like Jumptown and Siege of Orson. So all I really hopped on here was like make some cash, like buy a bunch of guns and ammo and all that stuff, but I just got sidetracked doing all the ship combat. I'm making money, but I didn't actually need any of these parts I just bought. No real
As long as you're having fun. And if money's that easy to come by,
yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm down to 800k now, though. I probably shouldn't waste that.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
The desync is really bad in the PU right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got like 30k out of like 2 servers.
Damn.
The next shuttle is approaching
And
the
then
station.
like now
Last call for passengers.
all of the like the
shuttle is
airships,
preparing to
AI
depart.
ships are like wigging out, like
That's ridiculous.
jumping all over the place. I've literally had one like when it like
For passengers, the shuttle is preparing
jumps, it like desyncs into me and blows up my ship.
Ah, terrible.
You hate to see it.
Is an expedition good? Okay. That's fair. Alright. At least I have my hurricane pimped out here too, so if we go and do stuff, it's good to go. Oh wait, I need guns for it. That's the only problem. I need I only have the size 3s on the nose of it. On the gimbal, I want to put the size 4s on.
If this is
They're
your
much
stop,
more
please
enjoyable.
prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I would love to have more than like 3 size 3 guns. I would like to have like 5 size 2s.
A friendly reminder to check.
Did you ever see that F8 Lightning? I think it's called.
And to dispose of
I
any
have
trash
not.
appropriate receptacles.
Man, look that thing up. That thing has 2, 4, 6, 8 guns on it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like the sound of that.
Yeah, man. It's the problem with that ship though is the only way to get it is beat the the Squadron 42 campaign. So it will only be available when Squadron 42 comes out. Which is
So
highly disappointing.
I'm going to be doing that
Yeah,
for
I know.
sure.
Just think everyone's gonna have that ship. That's probably gonna be the meta. Like, they're probably gonna bounce the game around that ship because everyone's gonna end up having it.
It'd be cool if that's like an experimental ship that you get for like
Welcome
the
to
final
the
mission of the
ASOP
game, and you
vehicle
just go
retrieval
ham
system.
on like all the
Vehicle
enemies.
selected.
I think that's
Stand
kind of because I think a lot of the I don't know exactly, but the way I'm getting Squadron
Your vehicle
42 is
has
it's
been
going to
delivered
kind
to
of
the
be,
following location.
you know how like a lot of games just kind of start from the bottom and then by the end of it you're kind of like OP. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think it's like you start with like almost like a Gladius. You know what I mean? And then by the
Yeah.
end of it, they're probably like, "Here's our best tech. Take on the enemy."
That would be sick too. I love the power creep in those types of single player games. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
Like, did you ever play Kingdom Come Deliverance?
Yeah.
That game almost did it perfectly. Where at the start, you were a bag of shit. Like, you were terrible. But by the end of it, you were actually, like, BTFOing, like, every night in the country.
Oh yeah, you could run into like a group of soldiers and like hold your own. Like it's sick.
Yeah, but at the start, if you've seen that group of soldiers, you're running, like, immediately.
Oh yeah.
Or you're getting out the bow and trying to shoot them in the eye or something.
Like you're like you gotta play tactical, and then you could just go in and just start poking them in the face with your sword.
Yeah, you get those good swords, and you just, like, come in with the stab, 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 and beat them over the head with your nice combo moves.
That was always my tactic. I just keep stabbing them in the face.
Yeah, that's how I got through a lot of the start of the game. It was like a short sword that was like an arming sword that was super pointy, and like you said, just have the shield and just go stabbing the boys.
Like the smart thing to do, right, is right after like you could really just free roam around, you go right back to the starting village.
Yeah.
And then there's just one guy that you just ride around your horse and you just joust him until he dies, and you take like really good armor out of him.
Okay. Now, what guy was that? Is it like a guy who just like spawns inside the village?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't quite remember. Was he like kind of like an asshole, kind of like bandit robber type thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Because I remember one of the first times where I kind of really got ahead in that game is I came back to that starting location, and then off to the left side, there was almost like a work site, and there was like 6 enemy guys that spawned there, and there was like a bridge to get into it, and they would all come running across the bridge, and I ended up like they had to run down this narrow hallway, so if you got them coming after you, they would all run down there, and you just keep hitting them in the face with the bow, and just like, because there was nowhere for them to run, they kind of had to come straight down this little spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just took all their gear, and then sold it, made money.
Exactly, and you could just keep doing that. All you would have to do, you could just fast travel, sell the loot, and go right back, and they all spawn back in. And you just kept doing that.
One of the best missions of that was like, you remember that like village in the woods? I think it was called like Privet's Lavins or some shit.
Yeah.
Eventually got to build it out yourself into like a new city, which was really good and well done. But yeah, that mission where you had to assault that place was fun. That game was just amazing. I can't wait for the next one.
It was just a really fun game.
I found it was such a cuck at the end of it when it's like it just ends and you guys just like ride into the distance and you're like, I never got the sword back. Like, where's the other half of the game?
That's how I felt. I was like, oh, it's over?
I was so disappointed. Yeah.
Like, I have to say, like, if the worst thing you could say about the game is like you wish there was more of it,
yeah,
I guess that's a good
exactly. Yeah, I think the reason why they did that is because like everyone who played that game is going to play the second. Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's no question.
Did they even confirm that they were gonna make another one?
I think some pictures got released of them like in the studio doing stuff, and it was like that themed stuff. So I think people are like, you know, kind of. They didn't say anything, but I think that's what they're doing.
I would be completely down with another one of that games, especially if they they optimized it a little bit better.
Because the graphics in that were incredible for a PS3 or PS4. I mean, like, I couldn't believe they got something looking that good on a PlayStation. It blew my mind.
Oh yeah, and I mean, like, now with like the hardware advancements, they could probably do a lot more.
Yeah, like, do you remember like being in the woods in that? Felt like you're in actual woods. Like it was one of the best done woods I've ever seen. Yeah, that game was hype, man. I can't wait to play it out. Like you said, the fact that they left everyone being like, I want more, is probably one of the smarter things that you could have did.
Oh yeah, because like, and like then you find out like you're actually like a nobles bastard, which makes, I mean, you don't have a whole lot of
you're a lot better than a nothing though. Like,
yeah, you're a lot better than a blacksmith's son.
Yeah. Now, who is your favorite character in that?
Oh, definitely definitely the dude's dad, Henry's real dad.
Okay, yeah. I liked him too. He was pretty chill. Mine was Hans. Like the fucking piece of shit prince. Like, he was just like a fun guy. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and like he was a very unique like personality, which is a lot better than like just like the very generic like all business all the time characters that were in that game.
And like I loved how they went with the like very realistic time period thing, and they did not stray from it really at all, and I think that was so good. Now,
honestly, like, one of my favorite things was making like the medicine.
Yeah, I never got too hard into the alchemy, but what a good alchemy system they had in that. Because I did the one mission where you had to like mix the potions and stuff, and it was actually like had a skill level to it, like where you actually like you could get better at it. And I was like, this is sick. Like, this is the best.
Yeah, you're like constantly like checking the book.
Yeah.
Picking out the right ingredients, and if you fuck it up, it's like you gotta start all over.
Now, I loved how there was a criminal aspect to that game, but it was like I felt like they could have did more in the way of like letting you make some choices of your own. Of like, it'd be cool if you could have like. I will not complain about the game, but at the same time, do you remember there was that one tavern that was like an inn along the road, and they were doing like some criminal shit, and your two buddies from growing up ended up there, and like you could do criminal shit with them, and like fuck around hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
remember. Yeah.
I wanted that to be a bit more to the point of like I wanted to run a group of bandits. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, it would have been cool if you could have like recruited some more people. Like those like random events on the road or whatever. If you could have been like, you will join me, Black Knight, pretty much. Like, and we will like, and some of those like robber baron like criminal guys that you ran into. Like, there should have been dialogue options where you're like, I'm running shit here. Like, would have been sick.
I just like whenever it comes to those, I'm always just like, it would be cool if they could do it, but I can see why they didn't.
I know, yeah, I 100%. Like, I get it, like you said, I get exactly why. And the same thing is, did you ever play Ghost Recon Wildlands?
I did, actually.
Man, I loved Sueño.
Really?
Like, oh man, he's like that. Like, I had a dream to own my own country. It's like that literally like hit me on so many levels of like, Sueño, I have the same dream. You know what I mean? Like, and when he offered you guys like the cars filled with cash, imagine how good that game would have been if you could have said yes, and then have it like where that's where the game breaks into two paths. And if you said yes, your new job is building Sueño back up and killing off like the other American ghost operatives that are coming in to take you down. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then it kind of like at the end of Spec Ops: The Line, where you can choose to like
Yeah,
fight the people that come to save you.
pretty much. Yeah. Now I didn't play Spec Ops: The Line, but I heard so much good stuff about that game, and I actually like watched somebody being like, "Why is this the best game?" And it was like how you could end up just like doing bad, like, and everything was gray, like morally gray. You know what I mean? Of where it's like you have to make these tough decisions, and by the end, it kind of like you see how your decisions played out. Like especially like when you can bomb all those like people who you're like, oh, they're soldiers, and it ends up being like civilians or something. Like,
oh yeah, and it's just like I feel like that's like it's the that was like the one choice in the game like you didn't have a choice about, and like there's like a whole second story where it's just like it's all just trying like to mind fuck you.
yeah,
It's just like, did all of this really happen, or
yeah. Now,
is he just like making it up?
now here's another one that I can't actually like. Did you ever play Divinity: Original Sin 2?
I did not. I have never played that game.
Man, that game, I was so hesitant to play that because it was turn-based, and I was like, go fuck yourself with your turn-based games. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I gave that a shot, man. And that, like, I don't know how many hours I put in that. Probably, like, honestly, I gotta check right now. Because it's not like I spent forever in it. And I played it through once. And then I went to play through it a second time, and I didn't finish it. So it's like, you know, it couldn't be that good. But it was really fucking good. Because there was it was hard. There was like problem solving and puzzles in that game that were actually like good. Where it's like, you know how a lot of other puzzles in games are like made for a 2-year-old? Like
Made for the lowest common denominator.
yeah, these were like I got stuck on some of these where I was like, am I retarded? You know what I mean? It says 13.4 hours, but there's no way. Like I was gonna say like over 100 I played in this thing. My Steam is lying to me, is what's going on here. But I played through it like the one playthrough, and I got to the end, and I, you know, beat the fucking mission. Like I beat the last boss and everything, and it was a crazy, crazy, crazy fight. But I managed to beat it. But at the end of it, a story rolled like Fallout, of where it showed the echoing effects of all of your decisions. You know what I mean? And my decisions were horrible. Like, real bad. Like, everyone dies. Like, the entire world dies, is how bad my decisions were. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, like, and I was like, oh, I'm doing good. Like, not like, I wasn't trying to be like some pinnacle of virtue, but I thought I was doing fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, you know, it's like you make a decision, it's like, whatever, and then all of a sudden...
Oh, man, it was like 40 hours later, you figure out that, like, all your decisions actually mattered and meant something. Like, every single decision. Like, literally, like, there was nothing that didn't matter when it came down to the end of the... Like, anything small, like a person that you, like, said, go fuck yourself to, ended up, like, murdering their whole family type thing. You know what I mean? Like...
See, that's... Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I did play... Because Obsidian's the one that made Divinity Original Sin, if I remember correctly.
Was it? What?
If I remember...
If it was Obsidian, that's amazing. I did not know that.
Let me see. I could be wrong. I might be misremembering because I know they made other games.
I almost have to look that now because I love Obsidian because Fallout New Vegas was just, you know.
Oh yeah.
Too good.
Apparently not. It was Larian Studios.
Yeah. They're the people who are making Baldur's Gate 3 right now. They made like the Baldur's Gate stuff. I don't know if you ever played that. But...
I have not played Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3, I have that here, and I played through when it first got dropped, but it was like early access shit, so there's only like a tenth of the campaign. So I'm waiting until they finish that game, but that was like a year. I should probably revisit it, but that's again, it's kind of a top-down Now, here's the worst thing about the new Baldur's Gate is they made that turn-based as well. But I will not complain, because after playing Divinity Original Sin, I was like, I can see why this... Like, there's reasons why you would make a game turn-based. Like,
Yeah.
it has definitely perks to it, because you can... Anyway, yeah. But what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say, because they, Obsidian did make like this top-down turn-based game, where you play as like the bad guys. And I played that one. I can't remember the name for the life of me. I'm bad about that stuff. But and then like at the end of that game, you just find you really think like, oh, you could probably turn like good at some point. No, you're like the evil piece of shit that like destroys the world for your overlord.
Well,
it's like,
yeah, that's how this went. Is like, it comes to the end, and this is where I got to here. You know what I mean? The end of the game comes to a point where you really have like 3 decisions at the end of the game, and like these seem like really, really large decisions. You know what I mean? And I picked the like, fuck you, I'm the most important person here decision. You know what I mean? So like I sacrificed nothing is what I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the other decision is like I don't know. The way I came in, the reason why I started a second playthrough is because I was like, no. If I make every decision perfectly right, and I'm like the moral paragon, like of virtue, not only a virtue, but like I make all the if I have a perfect playthrough, you know what I mean? Of like not one thing goes bad, everything goes perfectly. I was like, I had this thing in my head that I would get like a 4th outcome. You know what I mean? Like, because that's how this game seemed like it was made. Like, you could just, you know, like, that there'd be like a hidden Easter egg 4th way to do things. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
yeah,
like,
I see what you're saying.
I only got halfway through the game in my second playthrough, and I was like, I was getting kind of pissed off because I was like, there is no perfect answer for some of these things. You know what I mean? And as hard as I would try and fuck the game around and spend hours trying to figure out like one mission, you know what I mean? Just like,
oh yeah,
being retired. That's why I kind of like burnt myself out on it, because I was like, no, I'll come back to this later, because I just like, there was this like one fight that I spent like 4 hours replaying because I was like, no, like I will save everyone in this. And it was just like impossible. But it was like shit like that where I actually, you know, I think that one I actually, after the 4 hours, I actually got what I wanted out of it. But
oh really?
Yeah, like, so that's why I was like, every time I kept succeeding in some of these things, I was like, that's what you have to do. That there is a 4th option. You know what I mean? But like,
oh yeah,
someday I'm gonna have to go and finish my playthrough on that, and I swear to God, I swear to God that if I actually was to finish doing it the way I was thinking of doing it, that like the 4th option would be that like everything lives and you're a champion and everything goes great, and it's like the 4th way.
Welcome
you know what I mean?
To the aSOC vehicle retrieval system.
and the game just said, nah, it's not gonna happen today.
Well, I didn't get to the end to
Please
see.
visit us
You know what I
again.
mean? And I couldn't bear to like Google it up and be told that I was an idiot. You know what I mean? So like,
You didn't have the heart.
I didn't have the heart. One of these days I'm gonna. Like, I don't want to ruin the story on you in case you ever do play it, because the story is actually like, it's one of those ones where, like, the twists and turns in it like got me. You know what I mean? Yeah, give me a second. You get a phone call.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing that's hard for me is, like, most games, I'm like, I see things coming a million miles away. Or, like the writing of games and stuff today, like, I am just, like,
Super predictable.
Predictable as fuck, and like, but this one actually had me like. It was one of those games where I would like, when I first was doing the playthrough, I would stay up like sometimes till like 5 in the morning because I was like, 10 more minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see what this next NPC tells me when I go to them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's how I felt about like Dragon Age Origins.
I didn't play that one. Yeah, I didn't play that one.
That's a really good game.
Yeah.
Like, the rest of them, whatever. But like Origins is fantastic.
Yeah.
And if you do decide to play it, like, that's a good game.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many good games too that I like. Because I played console forever. I used to play computer back in like 2009 when I was in like high school and stuff. I had like gaming computer. I was hard on computer games. But then I went like straight console for forever, and I just got back into computer games probably like 5 years ago maybe. And there's so many good games that I just missed out on. Like,
yeah,
yeah. Like, what was I doing on console that whole time? Just playing Battlefield 4 all day, every day.
Oh my god, I remember those days, that's for sure.
Yeah. As fun as it was, it's like I was missing out on so much good shit.
It's unfortunate. I had those like Twitch shooter days, and then I eventually just got bored of it.
Well,
and
that
was like
kind of where I
young
was
when
at.
I got bored of it.
Yeah.
I think playing Fallout is what got me out of them, because I was like, holy shit, this game is awesome. I want more of this.
Now, what did you think of Fallout 4?
It's for me, I know it's easy to hate on everything.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I think it wasted so much potential.
Yeah. Now, like, the base building, cool.
Yeah.
The map, pretty good. You know what I mean?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Like the gunplay, great compared to other Fallouts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's positives about the game, but the absolute thing that killed it for me was your character. I hated him. I hated him so much, man.
I could not stand the main character. I can't fathom why they thought the voice protagonist was the way to go.
Man, and the simplicity of like the writing and the story, like, and there were some good bits. Like, one of my favorite bits that I got out of that is, how do you deal with the Brotherhood of Steel? Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you, I join them every time.
Same. Like, usually I join them every fucking time, and I play this like line in them of like, fuck your nonsense. Like, I should just be running this as like a paramilitary organization instead of your like being tech dicks. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah.
I love the kind of aesthetic, but did you like the storyline with Dance, like the Paladin guy? Like, did you like, how did that end up for you?
I always save Dance because like if I play it like if I was playing it like me, like how I would play, like how I would make the decisions, right? All I'm thinking the entire time is like, okay, we just stole this information from like the high tech, institute. They've got to know we've hacked their systems. Who's to say that like they didn't just fake all that information?
Yeah.
Just to like sow discontent in case anybody broke in and found their stuff, like.
Yeah.
So like, and you can't figure it out until you kill somebody. So I feel like I have to save him just because, like,
yeah.
In game,
now that
no clue.
one for me turned out of where like, do you remember when you end up like finding them in the bunker and they're like, kill him, he's a synth, and then he's there like, I swear I'm not, or I am, but I feel like a human type thing. Like,
yeah,
I can't really exactly remember now, but I remember that story plot arc of where you could end up being like, I think I had high enough charisma or speech of where like I either told them that he was dead and then like sent him off to like one of my settlements or some shit to kind of like hide out. You know what I mean? I forget exactly how I did it, but I remember thinking like that was kind of good how they did that one, where it was like there was a lot of options how that turned out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Now, what do you think about the whole Institute and the synths thing? Like, did you nuke them almost every time?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
it's just like, how could you, like, you're trying to convince me these people are smart,
Yeah.
but like, these people are idiots. Like,
Yeah, literally, like, don't want to pull like modern shit into it, but like they have like that communist outlook of like, no, we're gonna make a better world, we're gonna have utopia, and it's like, fuck your utopia. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be any part of this.
You're out, like, they're out here like recreating animals, like
Quantum drive is now
pretty much like seeding new life,
Yeah.
playing like God. But they're still like doing black up shit on like these backhole communities. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Like,
for what purpose?
That's why I every shot told Sun that like you're a cunt, and like if anything, like shot him in the face. Like, I hated him as a character. Like,
it was just so asinine. It's just like none of it made sense to me. Like the whole like and even the synth thing. Like,
yeah,
why give them personalities? Like, what benefit does it? Like, I guess they were trying to go with like, if we're talking like meta narratives, they're trying to like, oh, this is what happens when humans play God.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
it's just like from a logical point of view, there's no reason you would ever give a robot a personality like that.
Yeah, and like make them like 1-to-1 humans, like intentionally.
Yeah.
Like, the other thing is too is like they were so like arrogant, and like I don't know why I fucking hated that whole storyline. And and your protagonist was obviously written to join them. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah.
Not even like join them, but like if it came down to like killing your son, like your guy was like crying like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Whereas like,
yeah,
one of my favorite things about Fallout was always just you were able to be just like a complete psychopath. You know what I mean? Like Fallout New Vegas was almost perfect. like you could join Caesar's Legion and just like be legit. Like, and they had their own points. You know what I mean? Not saying that they're like complete psychopaths, but they kind of were. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just love that shit of how you could just be a complete asshole. Like, and it was written for you to, like, every time when it would give you a choice to say something, the thing to say would always be like, I don't know, perfect. But like in Fallout 4, when your guy said it, it was like he sounded like a little bitch, or he'd be like crying while saying it. Like,
just in like all the options, it was like it was yes but snarky, more information, no but yes later. So it's like,
yeah, I hated that. It was yes, no, and then the third option was him making terrible jokes.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I actually like to imagine that the guy who voiced it, whose name I can't remember for the life of me, it was just in the lobby, and they were just gonna go with like yes or no's, and he was just like, I got a cool joke I could put here, and they're like, oh, we already paid all the money to get you here, so you can do whatever you want.
Now, here's the thing. Did you ever play it as a woman?
I think so.
Now, I never did, but I felt like the game might have been written like, did you ever play like the last two Assassin's Creeds?
No.
Well, like the one that takes place in Greece was like, you could play as a guy or a girl, but you could tell the story was written to have been done by the girl. You know what I mean? So like playing as the guy felt kind of weird in a couple of places because every guy was trying to fuck you. You know what I mean? And I was like, okay, like sure, I get like the gay stuff they want to put in video games today, but it was, when you thought about it, it was meant to be that you're a girl, and that all these guys are trying to fuck you. You know what I mean? So like it made kind of sense, but they had the same dialogue whether you were a guy or a girl. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was like when you're playing a guy, it's just like, why? Not everyone in Greece is gay. You know what I mean? Like, I get the Spartans and all that, but like, this is a bit much. Like, the Greeks should be probably pissed about this. Like,
nah, it's funny you say that. Actually, like, the joke is like, Greeks discovered this, and then the Romans discovered you could also do this, and then, like, they're like, Greeks discovered sex, and then the Romans discovered you could also have sex with women. Because the joke is that the Greeks were gay, and to be fair, if you read like historical documents, they were super gay.
They're super gay. I know. But like,
but it's like,
it was like over the top, even for the Greeks. Is all I'm saying.
It was,
you know what I mean?
No, it was more nobility that was all like that, but like regular like people, like, it's kind of like today, like all the rich people are like weird gay pedophiles, but like regular people aren't. So
yeah, and they're like, oh, it's okay and normal, and like a lot of the regular people are like, but it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah. One of the funniest things about ancient history that I always thought was hilarious was like apparently like Caesar like, you know, like had relations with this king of somewhere, I guess. But like, the insult wasn't that he fucked this guy. The people who were pro him said, oh yeah, like he fucked that king good. You know what I mean? And the detractors were like, no, he was fucked by the king. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no discussion of like gay being bad. It was just like, it was seen that you were the bitch if you got fucked. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like,
yeah,
it really changes the whole concept. That's the funny part. It's just like, you're cool, you could be Roman, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, as long as you're not a fucking bottom.
That's what I thought was hilarious, is where it was just like, oh, fucking men is fine, but if you get fucked by one, that's out the question. You know,
that's all on a line.
But what a weird line that is, you know what I mean? Of just like you're doing the math there. I feel like, you know, the Peter Griffin with all the calculations coming, and you're like, like,
oh yeah,
this doesn't add up. Like,
something's not quite right here.
Yeah, it was too funny.
I like the fact that like I always like that story of they called this kid with Cleopatra Little Caesar.
Yeah. And
all I can think about every time I read about that in history, it was like, damn, they had Little Caesars back then? Like,
just another thing. Yeah, that's funny. They were just like eating shitty pizza. Well, I don't know how good or bad Little Caesars is, but it always seemed like, how the fuck can you have 2 pizzas for $5? Like, that must be poor.
It ruins like my poor Italian soul that they would call that filth pizza.
Yeah, like it's so funny because like where I live at, like, we make honestly some of the best pizza in the world. You know what I mean? And it sounds ridiculous to say this because I'm fucking in a northeastern island in Nova Scotia. You know what I mean? And it's like, how is the question? Yeah, but like the reality is, like, the pizza here is unbelievable. It's like one like, and it's not like, you know how there's like that like pompous pizza where it's like made with like fucking like olive oil and feta cheese and like all this, like, and I get that people like that, but that's like almost like they're trying to make, I guess it's probably more closer to the original pizza. You know what I mean? But like,
yeah,
you know, like, this is just like basic like pep and cheese that's amazing. You know what I mean? Or like, just like, it's not thin, like, do you know what I'm kind of saying? Like, there's that like super thin crust crust, like almost kind of fancy, and like you're like, who are you pretending to yourself? Is that really that good? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, like just fucking make some grilled cheese or something and
well, like, yeah,
call it a day.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's like not too much, but it's like, you know, a bit. I don't have the right words here. You know what I mean? But like, try hard, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
They're like trying to be super authentic, but like,
yeah, or like want to charge you like $40 for a pizza. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, like. If I was getting a pizza, I kind of want just like, you know, a good pizza.
You have every right to punch them in the face.
Yeah, pretty much. But like, just like, yeah, I can't even explain it. It's not like that. It's like you get a nice base with like a good crust, and like great. Like there's a place around here that makes the pepperoni like fresh. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like local pepperoni. It's not like packaged in a block of salt. You know what I mean? It's like, it's all like really good ingredients, but it just makes it a great pizza. And like you go in and you get a slice, and it's like hot and melting, like it just came out the oven. Like, and then when I see that, and I look at Little Caesars or even something like Domino's, I'm like, this is not the same thing.
I remember they had that old ad because people were saying their pizza tasted like cardboard.
Yeah.
And they tried to be like, oh yeah, we know our pizza tasted like cardboard, but it doesn't anymore. Like, what are you doing?
That's a hilarious ad. Like, yeah, and like a lot of those like chain places, like we have a couple of them around too, and the pizza's not bad, like, but it's like production pizza. You know what I mean? If we're like, the crust isn't actually like a dough, it's almost like a pastry. You know what I mean? And like, the sauce is like generic as hell. Like, I don't know. Like, we have them as well, but when it compares to like, we have probably 4 or 5 like local spots that they're not really a chain at all, and goddamn, it's like the best pizza ever.
The In-N-Out burger of pizza.
Like, pretty much, but it's like they, like, even In-N-Out, isn't In-N-Out like a little bit like much? Like, don't they like kind of think very highly of themselves type thing? Like, as a business?
It's, they think very highly of themselves, don't get me wrong. But they put their cooks into like a fucking school so that they can make burgers.
Good burgers, yeah. Because I've never had it,
I mean,
so I can't judge. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like, the feeling that I get is that's almost a bit of that, like, making more of something than it is. You know what I mean? Type thing.
Yeah, the thing about them though is like, they said they'll probably never expand to the East Coast because they like to, and it's gonna sound so dumb, but they like to own every single building they operate out of.
Yeah.
Like every single, so they don't like to rent at all.
Okay.
Like
I hear
a
ya.
weird family thing.
Yeah.
So like, their food's still good. It's just you're right, it's overhyped, but it's still like fantastic food. So
yeah. 1 second, too. I'm just gonna end this stream here. Thanks for watching, everyone who was watching. It was fun. I kind of got sidetracked here at the end, and I clearly can't find the ballista or the centurion. It's probably not in this build yet, so I guess I'm not getting one of them. But if you watched, thanks for watching, and turned into a talk show here at the end. But I had fun. Hope